Hmm. No. Um. Ooh. Yeah. That's...
Hello, folks! Welcome back to another week of learning for the Cavalier Music Academy at the grade 11 level. This is your weekly learning plan for week number 9, our last week of any formal learning. Next week, we're going to be doing something really fun, but this week is your 9th week of learning from Monday, June 15th, all the way through to and including Friday, June 19th. Like I said, this week is everything we're doing this week is summative, so it is for marks. It is our last week of assessments, of assignments, and questions. So please make sure that you are completing everything that is assigned to you this week, as it is a summative assessment, and it will be the final assessment that will be calculated into your final mark for our 3 courses. Okay, as always, folks, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me at any time. You can find this weekly learning plan both on our Google Classroom in the form of a PDF, as well as in the email that was sent out today, this morning. All right, let's begin. The learning outcomes, folks. This is our last week of learning. These learning outcomes will be completed by the end of this week, and students and parents, that will set you up to do the courses next year, because these are the key outcomes that are outlined in the programs of study, which is the curriculum that the Alberta government lays out. Okay, these key outcomes will help you in getting started in the courses next year. Okay, but by the end of this week, we will have all these key outcomes complete. So, grade 11s in the Academy, your first and last music theory lesson for this week is to head on to our digital learning platform for music theory, Breezing Through Theory. This week you are going to complete chapter 21, which is all about cadences. How do things resolve in music? Okay, that work is going to be due this Friday, June 19th, please, as the 19th is the last and very last day that I can take in assignments to assess for marks. In saying that, the end of June is coming up in 2 weeks from now. Our last prizes for music theory will be handed out to the student with the top score in the form of an electronic gift card. So please make sure that you are completing this week's theory on cadences. Now, if you've forgotten how to log into the Breezing Through Theory web portal, let me show you how. So you're going to head to breezingthroughtheory.com. You're going to use the username btfun_6497. You're going to type in the unique password that I have sent to you many weeks ago in an email. Now, if you've lost that email, that's okay. Fire me a new email and I can get you hooked up with the new password. So once you put your username and your password in, click login. It's going to ask you to type in your first name and your last initial. Okay. So remember, you want to type it in the exact same way that you have typed it in every single week so that your score accumulates from week to week. You're going to choose the appropriate class, CMA 20, and you're going to log in. Once you're logged in, you're going to head to this section here, Breezing Through Theory Next Gen Edition. You're going to click on the very large orange play button to get into the system. It's going to open a new window, and you're going to see either one play button, or 2 buttons, a play button and another button that will say resume. I like to just go with the play button because it takes me to the table of contents, to the chapter index. Grade 11s, you're going to head down to chapter 21, which is all about cadences. Whoops, I'm so sorry. You're going to actually head to chapter 20, the 4-note chords. 4-note chords. Nope, sorry. You're going to head to triads, major scale root position triads, chapter 15. And then you're going to click the downward arrow. And you are going to watch the 3 lessons on triads, so the chords built upon 3 different notes, and then you're going to complete the drills for those triad chords. Okay, so please make sure that you're completing these drills, because these drills will help you accumulate a total score for towards the electronic gift card at the end of this month. The prize for the student with the highest score based on these drills will receive that e-gift card. Okay, don't forget, once you have finished the drills, to sign out. Now you have to sign out from both windows, because it opens up 2 different tabs. Okay, so make sure that you are logging out of both. There we go. All right. And again, folks, please make sure you're completing that for Friday, June 19th, as that is the last day that I can take in any assignments. Your music history module. So you should have been working on over the past 2 weeks on your music history module final assignment. That is due today, please, by the end of the day. As well, this would be the last week for any discussion questions for the music history modules. Now, depending on the topic that you are studying, whether that be history of Western music, world music, music and technology, careers in music, or composition, please make sure that you're watching the 9th and final video this week to help you answer this week's discussion question. As always, the discussion questions every other week are summatively assessed, and so they are for marks. So please make sure you're answering those discussion questions in 4 to 5 sentences based on the video that you watch to help you answer those questions. Your task number 3 for this week is to complete your I Am a Music Industry Artist Independent project. Okay, this is your project where you are recording yourself an introduction, short introduction of, 45 to 60 second long introduction, telling your virtual audience who you are as a musician, okay, as well as your the main body of your recording being your actual performance of your piece or pieces, okay. So you can find all of this information on our Google Classroom. Let's head there now. So you're going to head to the Cavalier Music Academy 20 Google Classroom. You're going to head to the classwork section. You're then going to scroll down to find the Independent Music Project e-learning topics section, where you will find the final assignment. Okay, well, we talked about this last week, as you should have been starting to think about how you're going to record your final performance. Okay, so I've given you the assignment outline as well as the rubric for this assignment. As well, you can find the exemplar video that I have created for you. Let's talk about the assignment first. So, as previously mentioned, remember you're creating an introduction section to your video that will be at the beginning of your video. It should be between 45 and 1 minute, 45 seconds and a minute long. You're going to tell your virtual audience who you are, what instrument you play, the music that you're going to play. So, who is it by? What is the style? What is the genre of music? If it is a piece of music that you have composed yourself that you're performing, okay, make sure you give your piece of music a title. No great piece of music is great without a title, so make sure you have that. As well, you're going to tell me tell me and your virtual audience how your creativity has evolved over the past semester. Okay, especially though over the past 12 weeks of our online learning. How has your creativity evolved and changed and gotten perhaps better, hopefully, over the last 12 weeks of online learning? Okay, I would also like you to please tell me how your experience in the Music Academy has shaped you as a musician over this entire year. Okay, if you have any questions, folks, please, you can email me at tagrant@rvschools.ab.ca. Okay, just a reminder. Okay, because this is a virtual concert, we want to make sure that we are as professional as possible, right? The Academy program is a professional program to help you become a professional musician in the music industry, in the music world. So please make sure that you dress to impress in your recorded performance video. So the way I like to think of it, and as you'll see in my example, actually let's take a look at that quickly now. I have dressed to impress, right? I have a nice dress shirt on, as if I was actually performing at our celebration of learning, if we were to have one in person. So Make sure that you're maybe avoiding wearing pajamas in your performance, but dress nicely, as if you're performing on stage, okay? The example I've given you here is the example of my performance. Okay, I use the wonderful app called Acapella. There is a free version where you can actually create a recording and use multiple different video screens to do so. Okay, you do not have to use this app though. Just a simple recording from your phone or from your computer will do the job perfectly. Okay. That being said though, please make sure that you are recording at least one song. Okay, if you have been working on rehearsing more than one song, that's great. You can record more than one song if you would like. But what I expect is one song that is recorded, please. If you are a band, okay, and you're unable to get together with your band safely, please, you can either send me each individual bandmate's parts and I will splice them together using Logic Pro 10 into one performance piece, or if you wish to learn and record a separate piece from your band that you wish to submit for this final assignment, you are more than welcome to do so as well. As a reminder, folks, if you are getting together and rehearsing and recording together as a band, please make sure that you are following the physical distancing rules. Make sure that you are 2 meters or 6 feet apart if you are getting together to record your piece of music. Okay. The last thing, please, is to try not to go over 10 minutes for your entire piece. We have a lot of students to include in our virtual concert, so please make sure that you are not going over 10 minutes because we don't want our concert to be 4 hours long. As awesome as that would be, I have a feeling that you and your folks don't want to sit down for 4 hours to listen to the entirety of a concert if everybody does more than 10 minutes of music. All right, let's quickly go over the rubric for this assignment. There are different categories with different expectations for each category. So there's tone and intonation, there's rhythm, there's pitch, there's dynamics, there's the musical phrasing, there's the musicality of you as the musician, okay? There's the articulation of how you're performing your piece. As well, your introduction video is worth double the amount of any other category because it is a major component to your virtual recording. Okay, and the introduction video component of your performance recording, okay, will be assessed. Will be the final assessment, the final assignment that will be for marks for your AV Production 1 CTS module. Okay. As always, folks, if you have any questions about your music performance recording, please make sure you email me at tagrant@rvschools.ab.ca. Okay, and this will be due Wednesday, June 17th at the very, very latest, please. Okay, your last and final task for this final week of learning is the marketing management and brand identity in the music industry discussion question. Okay, this week's question topic is all about the music business team. Who do you need around you to make a great music business team? And the question is, why is it important for an artist to surround themselves with a great music team? Watch the video that I've created for this week. This is our last week for these 2 CTS modules, marketing and management, as well as brand identity. Okay, watch this last week's video and answer this week's discussion question, please, in about 4 to 5 sentences. It is a summative assignment, so please make sure that you are completing that discussion question. The media impact and the typography CTS modules are now complete. Congratulations. You made it. Yes. And the last activity for this week is our drop-in masterclass and the musician circle. So we have 2 masterclasses this week. On Tuesday, we have the lead bassoonist from the Calgary Philharmonic Orchestra joining us on Tuesday afternoon. So please watch out for an email for an invite to that Zoom meeting. As well, we have our drop-in masterclass on Thursday from 2:30 to 3:30. If you want to get any feedback on your performance or you just simply want to come and hang out and listen to some really awesome music. As well, we have our last musician circle happening on Friday this week from 1:30 to 2:30. where you can come and hang out, listen to some great music. I will be performing my piece on Friday. If you wish to come and listen, that's awesome. Just as a reminder, these drop-in masterclasses and the musician circle on Friday are not mandatory in any way. They're not compulsory. They are just to help keep the passion of music alive for you, and for you to get any feedback on your playing in a more live scenario. If you wish to send me a recording of your playing beforehand for any feedback before you turn it in, please, you're more than welcome to do that. I will get back to you quite quickly with your feedback if you wish to submit a recording instead of joining the live sessions. So, as always, folks, there's always some kind of assignment or something that we'll be working on this week. So today, you've had 2 weeks to complete your music history module assignment. That is due today, please, by end of day. As well, your independent music recording, the recording of your piece with your 30-second to 1 minute long introduction is due this Wednesday. I cannot insist on that due date, please, as this is the final week for Mark. So please make sure you're getting that in this Wednesday, okay? The last thing, folks, for physical literacy this week, I want you to find your favorite piece of music, your favorite song, or one of your favorite songs, and I want you to blast it for 3 minutes long. If your piece of music is less than 3 minutes long, I want you to repeat it. Get up, get moving, get dancing for that 3 minutes to your favorite song. I want you to be sweating. I want you to get your blood pumping. I want you to get oxygen to your brain, because remember from last week, there were a couple of studies that from some very, very smart people that discuss the fact that more oxygen to your brain allows you to be more creative. So get up, get moving, dance to your favorite song for at least 3 minutes. I want to see you sweat, get the blood pumping, and just get moving. All right. The last thing, folks, is if you need any technical help from Rocky View Schools, okay, you can email them at studentsupport@rockyview.ab.ca or give them a call at 403-945-4083. Also, there are a couple of links, great links here from Alberta Health if you have any questions or you want to know more about the COVID-19 situation here in Alberta. And there are some really great and important phone numbers if you're needing any help or clarity on anything related to the pandemic. Have a wonderful, wonderful week ahead, folks. That's everything for today. Don't forget, if you have any questions at all, feel free to email me at any time. And I look forward to seeing your final performances getting in and creating that final virtual concert. All right, folks, thank you again for listening. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week ahead. Bye for now.